I want to say a few more words on objectiveness versus consciousness, but we'll see where it evolves. But I also want to keep this kind of short because I have things to do today. But basically, what I want to say is that, like, you know, people who are objectivists, people who are pretty much materialists, where they're like, well, I don't believe in anything outside of what we already know in science, you know, so I don't believe in a higher power, I don't believe that there's some place you go to after you die or whatever, you know. Well, I mean, basically what I want to say about that is, like, you know, like they will say that, like, you know, those are just beliefs, that they're not actually true, you know. They're not, we can't know for sure if they're true, so why believe them, you know? You could be completely wrong. So what I say to that is, you know, basically, well, your whole paradigm is also based on beliefs, in a way. Because, for example, if you were to really be a true scientist, I guess, if this makes any sense, but, like, if you were to be a true scientist, you would only take what's true to be what's happening to you right now. Anything else is a belief. Because now, this present moment is the only thing that's actually 100% guaranteed true. So that's real science. But is it even a science at that point, right? Because then where do you go from there? Science is kind of built on beliefs, is what I'm trying to say. Like, a materialist would say, you know, you could believe that that the earth is flat, or that there's no people on the other side of the world or something, but that doesn't make it true. This is what scientists and materialists would say, right? You can believe things, it doesn't make them true. Well, yeah, but how about this, right? You're believing that there are people on the other side of the world right now. You're believing that the world is round, right? I mean, you're saying that it's true unequivocally, like that there's no way to dispute it. But that's just a belief, because you're not there right now on the other side of the world to prove it. You haven't personally been on the other side of the world, or maybe you have, but you're not there right now, so you can't prove it right now, right here. And likewise, for the world is round, have you actually ever seen the world yourself? Have you seen it? Have you traveled into outer space and then turned around and looked at the world? If you haven't, then you can't say that the world being round is an absolute truth. You have to say there's some amount of faith that you've made in science, in other people. So likewise, with spirituality and reincarnation and the creation of the universe, all things, sure, they're beliefs, but that doesn't necessarily take anything away from it. We believe things all the time. We're made of beliefs, essentially. And just because someone spiritual believes in reincarnation, like, just because something isn't provable right now doesn't mean it's not true, you know? If we only ever took